Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Pro Games or Poke if you prefer. So, this is different. Normally, what you see on my channel is... You just see him hiding. Okay. What you see in my channel for Minecraft is Pixelmon minus the one thing I did as a... I actually did a Black Ops 3 mod where I was playing Minecraft. I thought that was kind of funny when I started uploading again. But this is going to be going up on Christmas Eve for Anything Can Happen Thursday. I know this is coming out a day late, but I was traveling into town because family, Christmas, all that stuff, so hopefully you guys forgive me for that. And I was trying to see who I could drag on to record a video, and I ended up running into somebody. If you've been a long-time viewer of my channel, you recognize that tag. You want me to call you by your real name, or do you want me to call you by your tag?
Call me Austin. Okay.
Austin. Alright, no, see, I remembered, but I was like, did I say that? Or whatever, it's fine. But...
So it's kosher.
Fair enough. But Austin, if you remember from the ARC series we recorded, I recorded it with me, him, Wolfie, and Isaiah for Extinction, but I mean even before that when we were doing Valguero. But yeah, so I managed to get him on today and asked him what games he wanted to play, and he's like, survival games, and I was like, well, we don't have a whole lot of... He plays mostly on Xbox, I play mostly on PC, and a game that we both have and could play is Minecraft, and I actually haven't played Windows Minecraft. And alright, so just to be completely frank, yes. I got the Taking Inventory achievement today, so if that gives you any idea to how long it's been since I played Windows Minecraft, you can just take it from there. But... and I literally just joined his server. I got like nothing done. If you're wondering why I'm level 31, it's because of this. Just wait. So I'm level 33, 34. All you have to do, and this is the most absurd, stupid shit I've ever seen in Minecraft. Well, sorry, no, the most absurd, stupid shit I've ever seen in Minecraft was when back in the day, if you had a dropper, you could dupe items. Like you could dupe diamond blocks infinitely, and it was ridiculous. Like old, like if you understand, like old, like Bedrock
I know
Minecraft.
More glitches than just that one, by the way.
Oh, I mean, I know a couple as well, but I'm talking like old beta Minecraft back in the day on console. Like you could just screw around with so much. But this is ridiculous because you could farm infinite XP off a single potato. So yeah, this is the world we live in now. And so I'm level 34, having gotten nothing else done, and I'm just in his base at the moment, mooching off of him. By the way, what the? Okay, so I'm new to the Cliffs update. What is copper?
Copper allows you to attract lightning. You can use it for oxidized blocks. Let me grab one actually. Oxidized blocks are really good looking blocks that people use for builds. I can't remember what. I think you can also use it for other things.
I was just gonna ask if you can make like copper tools and stuff, because I know a little bit about the caves and Cliffs update. I just don't know a lot.
You cannot make those. No. Here you go. This is what you can make. It's only use. It's to look pretty.
That looks like it belongs in an underwater temple.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a satisfying sound, though.
Yeah.
Whenever you break it.
You can make candles in this update. Colored candles.
Colored candles. They changed some of the way the items look. Like they changed.
Yeah,
Azalea. What the heck?
That is what spawns above this biome. If you hit it with bone meal, it makes an azalea tree, and it's the only way to get flowered leaves.
That's so weird looking. I'm gonna put it back away. Also, they changed the way some of these items look. Like raw, instead of no. What's raw gold? They just changed what it looks like whenever you're mining it out of the ore.
You could fortune works on everything now.
Christ! All right, they broke mine. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna start because I need to. I don't because it's Christmas. Because it's Christmas Eve, and I'm guessing, is this iron? No, it's copper. It's copper. That's copper. I'm dumb. That's copper. Sorry, guys. This is normal Minecraft textures, but like I said, it's been a while since I've done a normal survival, and the last time I touched Minecraft for like mining and everything was Pixelmon, and everything's different with that texture pack. So, forgive me if I'm just blanking every once in a while. I mean, it's true. Like, it's just there's a different texture pack for it. Also, it is so dark in here. Can I fix like brightness? Please.
Yeah.
As I'm going to die because I hear the brightness. Oh yeah, we're bringing that all the way up. No. 100% brightness. Full screen. There we are. Hide hand, hide paper, hide HUD. Yes, guys, I'm doing this. during the video because why not? Show autosave icon. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Fancy everything because I'm playing on PC and I don't have to worry about lag like this, man. Oh, by the way, isn't it nice that you can actually hear Austin talk clearly for once? Because back when I was playing Ark with him before, you couldn't hear him for shit. Well, you and Wolfie were just like, if you were loud enough, you could kind of hear you in the background, though, because you were coming through my external mic, it just wasn't very clear.
Yeah.
Hey, look, getting wood. And I swear, for like half a second, I saw the word chub, though we're not gonna with the achievement description.
Bro.
Hey, I already said this isn't a kid's channel, so I don't care. This is funny.
Yeah.
If it's Minecraft, you gotta have some fun with it. As I'm just punching a zombie to death. Welcome to Minecraft Let's Play episode 556, as we're punching a zombie again.
You don't know how true that is sometimes on YouTube.
Oh yeah, no, I know. And there's like the whole YouTube thing right now. It's like over 1 trillion views for Minecraft videos. And I literally thought about it for a second. I was like, technically I've contributed to that.
Aw.
I mean, but I was just like, how many are there on YouTube? Like seriously, so I'm definitely not helping with this video. But you know what? It is what it is. It's a fun game. Like I don't think of Minecraft as a kid's game, personally. Because
I see it more as like a tycoon game with inventory management.
I see it more of just like it does well to work for all age groups because you can do an almost infinite amount of things in this game, especially with mods.
Oh yeah.
So that's why
you can purchase mods now. You can't download, but you can purchase them.
I'm on PC. I can download whatever the hell I want, but yeah.
Yeah, but
you don't have that same luxury.
Temporarily, you were able to make mods for Xbox One X, and you had to import it through like a file downloader. So we had a bunch of mods, me and my friend. Half of them didn't even work.
Craft a workbench with 4 blocks bench making, you know? You mind if I just grab like some stone or something? I don't want to take your resources, but...
You can grab some iron, I don't care. I'm gonna get more.
Alright, well...
I'm about to go mining because I haven't done it since I first started.
I don't want to mooch, so I'll just take the 3 iron to make a pick, and then I'll just go do my own thing. With 12 baked potatoes, I should survive for a while.
Bro, take a stack.
Take a stack.
There you go.
Yay, I got 54. I'll be fine. And I got some extra planks if I need to make more sticks. But
drop some in some lava if you want to. I don't care what you do with potatoes. I'm gonna get a billion by the end of it.
Dude. I'm just gonna go in here.
It's been in the game for 3 updates. You'd figure they'd have fixed it by now, but they don't care.
There's so much clay now. Like they made so many resources that we're like, okay, so if you're...
It's just in this biome.
Well, yes, but that's so much of it though. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like it used to be so rare, or sorry, I say so rare, but it's not. It wasn't rare. It was just you had to search in specific places for it. And they kind of messed with that because of the way this is. How many blocks up in the air am I? 90. Dang, they really did change the level. Wait, -2.
Yeah, you can go below negative now. It's -64 is the absolute bottom.
That is going to bother the crap out of me because I used to go to
and
like level 11 and 12 for diamonds.
Oh yeah, dude, don't just go mining normally.
This is
so. Like, go cave to cave. That's your best option. Better dig down and find a cave. It's literally your only option. Strip mining doesn't work anymore.
That is so sad, man. What did I
Yeah.
just mine? Cobbled
By the way,
deep slate.
Yeah, deep slate. It's a stronger form of cobblestone.
What the fuck? Okay. I can't see worth anything, so everybody who's, you know, who's watching, then, you know, appreciate it, but... Probably should have grabbed some coal or some torches, but it's all good. Also, I should have made a lantern. They
they raised the height limit, so you're able to build higher now.
That's cool. I mean, hey, what I used to do is I used to make like I'd build up to the sky limit and make slime blocks, and then I'd jump down to the slime blocks on the ground, and then I'd make my way back up with minecart rails. Because, you know, fun. Also, I really can't see for anything. I got one raw iron, and it's just...
They added amethyst blocks to the game as well, which allow you to make telescopes, so you can have Optifine without having Optifine.
That's fun.
And yeah, they also added stained glass, which allows you to look through something but keep all the light on one side. If that makes sense to you.
Yes, it does. I hear lava.
So you can look into your mob spawner without having to have it lit up.
Oh crap, creeper! Oh. Well, I found a new area. It was just opened up kind of forcefully.
Oh yeah, dude. I still haven't explored everything.
Oh, don't worry.
In our cave system.
I'm helping you.
No. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah. Happy to take these resources for myself, you know.
Yeah.
Rather than pillage a village and kill some villagers, I just gotta raid the underground here.
We have only one rule on our server, like, that just is, well, it's really two, but, like, don't destroy anybody's, like, possessions, steal, or anything like that, but there's one rule. Any big builds have to be built within, like, a 10,000 by 10,000 area, so if you plan on building anything big, it's, like, literally the only rule.
What is that sound?
Yeah, they added actual ambient music, which is pretty fucking scary.
Well, no, I hear like a monster or a creature or something. I just can't tell what it is.
Probably an axolotl.
Where did I hear it? Was it this way? What is that sound? It sounds so close.
Shit.
Is it beneath me? Here, I'm even hearing it be hit. Oh shoot. Well, I found water.
Maybe.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, glow squid. First I'm seeing one of those. I found a underwater portion of the cave that I'm now going to drown in because I wasn't paying attention. Ouch.
Please tell me you don't die.
I'm not going to die. I'm fine. I wasn't expecting that because I was hearing what sounded. I still can't quite explain it. It was the well, I'm gonna break one of these blocks to see what they are. The magma blocks underwater, and they're making like a weird vacuum sound.
Oh.
Like, and they suck you down too. I remember that because that
near an ocean.
I mean, I'm quite literally. Oh, dude, I like being in the water because it lights everything up. Ouch! I'm gonna start dying if I'm not careful. I'm not near an ocean. There's literally just a whole underwater cave, literally right above yours.
Yeah.
Like I'm not that deep into it. I just was mining into the wall and trying to dig forward to strip mine because even though you said that, it's just old Minecraft habits die hard.
Yeah,
and well, you know what? I can remain an optimist. Okay.
It works. It can work somewhat, but you're not going to get as much resources.
I'm gonna start dying here in a second. I might die. No, I'm good. It's like having a sign underwater, man.
I don't think you can do that anymore on here.
That's so, man. Alright, Mr. Glow Squid, I'm just gonna be swimming through. Is there anything decent in here? I can't go exploring too much without water breathing. Oh crap, no. Alright, gotta go back. I'm just going to ignore that place for now because I don't have the means, the armor, or the ability to swim through there without worrying of dying.
You don't have the facilities for that, big man.
Yeah, I mean, I got some fish. So, I mean, you know, it's something. I just found a whole underwater area I wasn't expecting to find.
I wasn't expecting. If you go up to the surface, just like go fucking upwards anywhere. I don't know where you're at.
I mean, I can show you where it is if you're curious.
Nah. I need to go to the ocean, but I'm good. I'm gonna continue fucking trying to find another mine.
Looks like that's a fruit or something. Glowberries. Interesting. It's underground up
The
here. It's
reason
really
why I
trippy.
sound like this right now is because I actually just woke up from a hangover.
Oh, well, at least you had a fun night. Hey, that's how I take that. It's, you know, you had some fun. And now you're just chilling on Minecraft, you know? That sounds like a pretty solid start to Christmas Eve to me, personally.
Yeah, but now I gotta do it all again tonight.
Well, you know, drink some water. Or actually, soda. I should not be giving people tips on how to avoid hangovers on YouTube. You know, that's...
Drink a Coca-Cola, prevents headaches.
Well, no, it's just carbonized drinks actually help bring you down when you're drunk. It's because it messes with, at least from what I know, it messes with the yeast or the alcohol in your body. It's like the same with drinking water, how it hydrates you, how that's supposed to help, or coffee. It's just something in your body that'll help counteract it. Glowberries are actually kind of helpful for lighting up the cave a bit.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea where I am now, but...
I found an ocean biome.
Nice. Are you on the surface?
No.
As
But
I'm
I
just...
found my new farm.
Found your new farm.
Yeah, dude, amethyst is a really useful resource.
Slime balls. I'll take all of them.
And you have to be in its chunk in order to, like, have them grow.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I found where my next farm. Honestly, I need... Are you mining amethyst?
Am I what?
Oh, I'm stepping on it. Why am I hearing two of them?
I mean, is it possible there's more than one in one area?
Oh yeah, there's crap tons in the ocean. It's like the only place you can find them underground. It's just they're more common just on the surface of the ocean.
So many slimes. I'm lagging, dude.
Oh yeah, you're gone. You're gone. I didn't want to say anything about your PC, but like everybody fucking knows it. Loading up like new chunks is just, it's a process.
Well, you know, it's fine. I got 21 slime balls now, so I can make a few blocks. Good. Also, I managed to make some progress. Copper.
Are you planning on making this a series? You could do all the achievements.
No. No.
Come on.
No. No. You know what? I'll say this. If you guys want to see a series with Austin, it's a realm, it's his realm. If you want me to do a series where I'm just playing, screwing around in here with him and some friends, then I will do that, but I need likes and I need comments. Last time I asked for feedback on a Minecraft video, I didn't fucking get it, so that means I just do whatever the hell I want. But, I mean, I'm gonna need some actual feedback if this is gonna become a thing. Because I'm already doing Pixelmon. I mean, to be truthful, I said it to Austin earlier, the Pixelmon series is nearing its end. Because I only had 50-something episodes recorded, and we're already going into 40-something, so I mean, it's getting close to ending, but... Holy shit!
Yeah.
Holy shit. If a skeleton hit me right now, I'd cry. But holy shit.
I thought you found one of the new,
I found a ravine.
Caves. Oh, yeah. There's, like, I could take screenshots of some, like, crazy stuff.
Well, this isn't a ravine, actually. It's like a... I can't even explain it. It's like a yes, thank you. Chasm. Yeah, it's like a chasm with, like, multiple different levels. So it's like I'm at the top, and then there's like a lava on the next level, and beneath that there's like clay with water.
Yeah, it's... Dave, I could send you pictures of me being inside of lava lakes underground, where like all the closest cave systems are out of render distance.
Fair. But yeah, like I was saying, if you guys want to see this become a thing, I need some feedback. I'll post this today. This will be going out with oh yeah, sure you will, but because you'd want to play some survival games, and you know what, I want to play with you, but I just dude, another Minecraft series on top of the one that I already had on my channel. I don't want to overdo it. Like I'm
get burned out.
Well, yeah, well that's why I took such a long break from Pixelmon, because I had recorded Pixelmon all the way back in March. And March and April is when I stopped recording most of those episodes, and I still, like, I'd recorded intros for some of them because I started an episode whenever I found, like, a legendary or something like that, or, like, if it wasn't just a normal start, and then I'd upload the rest of the video later, like, whenever I just wanted to record something or found something to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, I've needed to hop on every once in a while, but it's just not wanting to put too much of any one content so that there's diversity for everybody who wants to watch different stuff. Like...
I mean, Generation Zero's pretty damn good.
I'll take a look at it.
I've only played for a couple, like,
Creeper.
hours, like, at least 20 hours.
Skeleton and a creeper. Wait, can I still get music discs?
Yes. There are more music discs now.
No, but I mean if I get a skeleton to kill the creeper, can I get a music disc? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Dude, this skeleton has pinpoint accuracy. Like, you need to stop.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna die.
They updated it. They made it stronger.
Oh. Well, this whole server is also on hard difficulty, just so that's clear to everybody.
I wish we could have hardcore, but they've never added it.
Dude, if we had hardcore on here, I would be out of the entire series by the 3rd episode. I'm just saying, like, something's gonna happen.
That's saddening.
Well, no, it's because I'd go mining and I just wouldn't be thinking about it, and I'd like die from lava or something. Like I'm just saying, like, the things that'll just happen to me just because I can be a bit careless at times.
Oh, but hardcore. Or I actually was planning on doing a hardcore series on art.
That'd be fun. But
yeah.
Once again, it'd be over once you found an Alpha T-Rex or something.
No, not if you play it right.
God, why is there so many? Oh, what's up here? That gold? Yeah, it is gold. Neat.
Hey, Chloe.
I got over a stack of copper. If you need copper for anything.
Dude, you're gonna need it. Jesus Christ, Cookie, shush. Cookie. What? Oh, I'm gonna be moving.
It's like Team 4-Star. It's like when Frieza wanted to drown the sack of puppies. It's just like, I will drown you like Frieza.
I've watched all of their videos.
Oh yeah, and I've also brought them up on multiple points on my channel, so it's, you know, it's fucking funny.
Funniest moment is when, like, Cell told Frieza that he was also a badass motherfucker. And Frieza kind of just took it to acceptance. Shit.
I said this in I said this because we talked about it with Jonathan. I talked about it with Jonathan, and literally the Halo Infinite video is going to be the FPS video going up today. Because that's why I said I could play some Minecraft and record that, is because I can just use this for the Anything Can Happen Thursday video, and then I can put the Halo video as my FPS video. But I still think the funniest abridged series that I've seen is SAO abridged. It's just so funny.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of your first year psych student bullshit. I think it's funny. But
yeah. There's no need to look for your god. He's right here.
Daddy, please help me. I'm sorry. Just Yui crying. It was joking. I'm a terrible person for the fact that makes me laugh, but it's funny.
I went mining for iron. All I'm finding is diamonds. This is an unexpected turn. Not an unwanted turn, an unexpected one.
I was about to say, you're complaining about diamonds, my friend. You can just shove it.
Have you gone searching for netherite at all?
I actually have made full netherite armor on a survival playthrough on my Switch that I did a while ago. You just need to
made it rare.
Made it rarer than it already was?
Yeah, it made the nether bigger.
Well, I mean, fair. But they still should be a chance for it to spawn in every chunk. So the easiest way to find it is just to get beds and explode them in the nether.
Yeah. But on which level? Like, because it goes to Y256 now.
Fair, but they can spawn on every level. It's within every chunk. So that's why I said just go into a chunk and start moving in one direction with some beds. I mean, it means you probably want a sheep farm, but on that playthrough in particular, for me, it wasn't a problem. Also, I really am kicking myself here for the fact that I don't have a single torch still. Oh. All my picks about to break. This is about to be fun because I'm getting hit because there's no lighting down here, which means mobs galore.
I now have full diamond armor.
Way to flex on me, bro.
I know.
How do I get back up there is the question. Can I get back up there?
Coordinates.
I mean, honestly might just go back up to the surface because I can.
If you go to the surface, it's like 200, 420. I wish it was 69, 420. Nice.
Go, go. Just keep stacking. Just keep stacking. Hoping there's not a skeleton around that's going to knock me into that lava. Just put that there because moss carpet. Interesting. Diorite, granite. I'm just going to get granite. I said granite. You know what? Just going to ignore my brain there for a second.
Oh, dude, why'd you say it? My neck wants to itch.
I forgot! You have a weird thing where it's like if you say stuff wrong, it just bothers you. I completely forgot, but I remember at ARC, what was it, when the trow and tro?
No.
It was trow and tro, like I was saying that wrong, and it was bothering the crap out of you. Come on, man, you gotta get those trows.
Just so you know, they're both pronunciations you just said were both wrong. It's
Trop. Yeah, I know, but I was saying it the wrong way before, and it was bothering the crap out of you.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody has their thing, and that's Austin's thing, is he just can't hear the thing wrong, or it just bothers the crap out of him. And I find that hilarious.
Have you seen the new season of JoJo?
If you're asking if I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the answer is no.
How dare you?
I tried, okay? You know what? I'm a weeb. I've tried watching a lot of shows. I tried watching JoJo. I just couldn't get into it.
Cry is in Star Platinum.
I mean, as my pick breaks.
Fucking dies inside.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Good.
Good.
For dissing JoJo.
For dissing JoJo. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that's sacrilege.
It is.
It's fine. I'll be fine. I no longer have a pick, guys, but there's more than one way to play this game. And unfortunately for me, I'm a genius when it comes to BSing my way out of the underground.
You don't have a pick.
Well, yeah, I made myself the one iron pick, and I'm just now I have nothing.
Bring wood with you.
I do have wood, but I have all raw materials, so it's like I can't.
Then make a furnace.
I could, but you know. I have other options.
Bro.
Oh crap.
You may have won, but I'm not out of options.
yeah. I haven't given up yet.
Sasuke beating the crap out of Naruto. You may have defeated me, Sasuke, but I'm not out of options. Is that a gun?
Hey, I would have watched that.
Somebody actually made a meeting over that. I may have ran out of chakra, but I'm not out of options. Pulls out a Glock and shoots Sasuke.
I have no coal. I'm surprised. I found literally everything but diamonds and coal. But thankfully I can use wood.
Axe or sword? Axe or sword?
As long as I get 5, I can make myself an iron sword, and I can make myself a pick. Glowberries, you know what? Oh, I tossed that. Let's pick that back up. Hot topic. Constructed a furnace. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Let's go to the place where Gothic people shop.
Well, now that you can hear him, guys, you know what kind of person Austin is. Oh shit.
Forgive me.
Oh,
I've sinned against you, Marilyn Manson.
no need for forgiveness. It's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Did the water get stuck? Oh no, that's what happened.
Yes, this water is water.
That made no sense whatsoever. Yes, this water is water. It's like saying yes, this water is wet.
That's Gen Z meme for you. Gen Z humor.
Use planks and sticks to make a sword. Please work. Please work. Okay, good. It worked. Alright. Oh, there's copper in here. Interesting.
Okay, so all of the enchantments were bad. Every single one.
Come on, break it, don't die, don't die, don't die. Break it and don't die. Oh god, I had 2 hearts left. I really was pushing my luck there.
Yeah.
It's fine though. Don't worry guys, if I die, then that's just the end of the series.
Oh.
Make that the condition. It's like, as long as I'm alive, it continues.
So you're playing hardcore.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna turn off natural generation.
Oh my goodness. Let's make this a miserable
Golden
experience.
apples only. Golden apples and potions of regeneration.
I mean, hey man. I'll just have to use other players as human shields.
Oh,
When we go to the nether to try to get gas tiers, just, you know?
oh dude, it was horrible getting nether wart. It was absolutely horrible.
I'm sure that it was, and I'm glad that... Well, actually, no, I kind of wish I was on the server for the beginning, but... Because I actually like grinding on here, but... Or, I like survival games, too. I'm much like Austin. I love survival games. I've said it on the channel before when I was playing Ark with them. I'd say I love survival games, personally. They aren't everybody's thing. If they aren't your thing, then, you know, cool. You do you. But I personally do like survival games.
You like Viva Pinata?
What the hell is Viva Pinata?
It's an ongoing joke around my friend group. They call it the worst game ever created. I love the game. It's not a survival game, but it's a fun game.
I'll take your word for it.
You should play it on PC.
I am... You know, just the name makes me cringe, so I'm gonna say no politely.
No, you'd love it.
I'll take your word for it, but I'm still gonna say no.
You should at least look at it.
You know
Watch
what?
Like an old rare game.
I'll take a look at it. I just know that I'm going to cringe.
Yeah, nah, you wouldn't cringe. It's fun.
If it's you giving it the stamp of... If it's you giving the stamp of approval, then I know it's cringe. It's not a question. I know it's cringe.
It's not cringe.
Oh, I can make torches now for the first time ever. That's cool. Alright, let's actually... because I finally found coal.
Among Us. And Fortnite.
You just insulted all of Gen Z.
I know. Just insulted a 12-year-old army.
A 12-year-old army.
I want to make like a joke, like a Lord of the Rings joke about children be addicted to Fortnite, like just following like Fortnite's orders, like the Eye of Sauron to the orcs.
God, that caused my game to lag. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna get out of the water here, guys. I'm just actually gonna get some light, because for the first time in this probably 20 plus minutes, I have torches placed down so we can see everything normally. Granted, when I was whenever I was ever underwater, you can see things normally too, which is kind of nice. Also, the game volume is really loud. I need to turn that down a bit. Just breaking blocks is so loud. Granted, the game audio isn't as loud for you guys as it is for me. I turned my headset's volume down, so you can still hear Austin and stuff. It's just not as loud as it normally would be.
So you're saying I can yell?
Yes, you can scream, because my audio is going to be louder than yours, but I would ask you not to for my sanity's sake.
I can't do it anyway, my mother's asleep.
Was it you who I got on the mic with somebody in your family? Was it you during the ARC series? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You've been on talk to multiple family members.
Yeah. You were passing your headset. I remember, because it was just like a really funny, really weird conversation. But yeah.
Yeah.
About how Austin needs to behave himself.
Nah, I'm a good boy.
Okay, that I don't believe, but okay.
I'm a saint.
Stop lying to yourself.
Do no wrong. Do no harm.
Really? If you said and did no wrong, then you would not have said that Hot Topic joke earlier.
But it's the Gothic community. They can't defend themselves.
They can't defend themselves. Okay. Take your word for it.
What are they gonna do? Make a post on 4chan?
Oh my god. You know what? I seem to have found Antarctica. I'm just gonna go here and drown myself.
You found a what?
I said I seem to have found Antarctica. Also, yes, for those that have seen my skin in the top left, I am Guilty Spark because I'm just a floating head, and why not? You guys that have been watching my Halo Infinite playthrough, you'll get to see me kill the crazy bastard that is the new Guilty Spark in the new game. Have you played Halo Infinite?
No, but I played Splitgate, which is better.
Hey, I have Splitgate. You said if you had Splitgate, we could play this.
I had uninstalled it.
Oh.
So, no, I can't play it immediately.
Well, whenever you reinstall, let me know, because that's a game I started playing on the channel recently. It's kind of fun.
And I tell you what, it's better than Halo.
It's... they are different. They're different. I like the formula for Splitgate because it's like Portal plus Halo. It's a non-linear FPS. You cannot call a game where you're firing portals around not in any direction and you can shoot through it behind somebody or just jump through and troll your friends. It's just like you can't call a game like that linear. Halo, COD, all of those are very linear shooters. Like there's a set formula for it. Like there's not a whole lot you can do to just break it. I mean, you can. I literally fell through the map on Halo 5. I like how I get notified whenever you change your skin. There's not a whole lot you can do to actually legitimately break it. Also, I am legitimately on a ice platform in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I'm in the corner of the map now, that's why.
Oh.
I'm stranded. God, I wonder if there's actually anything out here, though. Because it's technically an ocean. Because there's water beneath the surface here. It's just without a water-breathing potion, you're not going to survive. At least not likely. Holy crap. Yeah, we're going back up to the surface, guys. I'm not even going to try exploring down there, because that seems like it'd be instant death. And like I said, the first time I die is when one descends. So, you know, we're not going to...
Alright, I'm coming to your location to kill you.
Hey, that's the end of the video. Alright, if you enjoyed...
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Featuring M. Night Shyamalan.
Dude, what are those skeletons? They have slowness potions on their arrows.
Yeah. I can't remember what they're called, but they're the new mob for the ice biomes.
What the fuck? Okay, well, I need to get some upgrades. I do like that you made your base in a snow biome though, because spruce trees and dark oak are my two favorite to build with.
Oh yeah.
If you're
If you're just kind of spawned here.
Yeah, if you're a birchwood simp, I don't like you. For anybody in the comments.
My friend hates birch so much is that it's the only wood we use for just crafting tools and other things made of wood.
Like I don't hate it. It's because actually occasionally I'll do like a contrast of like the lightest wood being birch and like a dark one like spruce, but it's just like I prefer the darker colors. Oak is too basic. I'm not a big fan of birch. Jungle wood's like if you're making a treehouse or something, then I mean it can work kind of well, but it's just like if people are making houses entirely out of birch, I just think they need to be burned to the ground with flint and steel or lava. It's just like no, just please, just stop.
Crimson wood is the best. Don't at me.
I found one white wool. Ow. Frickin' skeleton shot me into the water. Gosh darn it. They definitely made the mobs harder. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Oh, as there's that new type of skeleton literally just chilling right in front of me. How you doing, bud? I'm just gonna... He had the same sound as the wither skeleton. There's something... I got a slowness arrow. Interesting. Don't go getting equipped up there. Jeez. Also, I seriously... How do I do this on... Nope. Stop. Don't do that. There we are. I think the Guilty Spark skin is funny because you just see, like, if I'm only wearing a helmet, that looks normal. But if I'm wearing a full set of gear or I'm holding a sword or a tool, it just shows it floating in the air, and I find that hilarious.
Spooky.
Baby zombie just hopping up on every mob it sees. Just, no. Stop. That skeleton looks just like Herbert. You need to die. Dude, you're wearing full enchanted leather armor. Just chill out. Jeez. Oh, that's not gonna end well. Why are you guys respawning so fast? I just killed you like 20 seconds ago. There's an infinite amount of these guys. Oh, and there's two of them literally inside of each other too. I'm gonna die. Maybe. Nope. Okay. Got close though. I have leather pants now. Yay. And advancement.
Why don't you do a 100 days hardcore mode Ark Survival Evolved playthrough? No. Off of the trend to make.
I'm dying from the bushes.
Up on that lovely trend of 100 days playing.
Dude, I don't know what is up. Oh my goodness. No, please leave me alone, skeleton. I have 3 hearts left. I don't want to deal with you.
You love that trend.
No, I do not. And you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna... God. I don't think I'm gonna hop up on that trend. Why is there so many just villager zombies chilling here? I'm gonna start heading to you.
Whenever you hit zombies now, there's a chance to do something called a rally, which more zombies spawn. And it's actually quite common whenever you hit a zombie. Spawn like 4 or 5 more zombies.
Oh, Enderman. That's
so
fun.
If you were lucky enough or unlucky enough, you could like infinitely spawn more zombies.
And there's a baby zombie too. Fantastic. Oh my goodness, I might die.
Yeah.
I might die. I might die.
Adios, amigo.
Yeah, legitimately, if I die, the video's over, guys. That is it. Your regen's so slow. And holy crap, just... Hello, Mr. Creeper. If you blow up next to me, I'm definitely dying, so please don't. Even with full diamond gear, creepers still do a bit when they explode next to you.
Mm-hmm.
So many... Dude, they really did group mobs together, like, holy crap. what is that? Just a giant platform in the sky.
That's where we're gonna build our first base. Seeing as we're using sci-fi texture packs, we're gonna have like floating platforms.
Have fun with those guys. To be honest, I didn't even know if I was heading in the right direction, but you know what? I'm glad I got rid of all those mobs.
It said 220 is roughly the area. So
put that away in there. That goes in there. Flesh, spider eye. What the hell are you doing? I just. By the way, I gave you some gunpowder because, you know, I figured you'd enjoy making some TNT. Let's see how much XP I get off of mutton.
you can't do it. You have to get a bunch of stacks of mutton. It only works with potatoes, brother.
Oh.
Here you go.
I got some levels off of that.
Here you go, buddy.
And fish. Oh, I can't cook the tropical fish. That's a shame. I'll put the cooked mutton in there. They made a lot of things in this game a lot harder. I'll put my coal in there. Oh wait, you have charcoal in there, so coal's not going to be added to the stack. I'll throw my iron in there though, to cook.
Hi, Penny Portal.
Uh-huh. Eh. You didn't see anything.
just a Giga Chad walking by you.
You bitch. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm about to get some level 30 enchants done though, so watch out, man. You know what? I'm snatching some iron for that. You know what? That's harassment. I'm grabbing some iron.
The one thing that I'm low on.
It's fine. I'll give you the 5 iron that I can.
Quit it, doggy.
Oh, shoot. There we are. Because I didn't use that much. Because I used part of my 5 and then I gave you 2. So you still have over a stack.
Yeah.
Plus, I wouldn't complain. You're wearing full diamond. Don't need iron, but for so much.
I need an anvil.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No. I saw lapis in the cave. I can go grab some. Do you have any lapis in here, or did you use it all?
There you go, buddy.
Oh, crap. I only needed, like, 3. Because I was just going to enchant my pick to get fortune on it.
Good luck.
You know what? I can be an optimist.
Yeah. Alright, here's a joke for you. Alright. Optimist. I see a light at the end of the tunnel. A pessimist. There's no end to this tunnel. And then a realist. A train.
I mean, hey, you know what? At least they're honest.
Yeah. That's why they're called realists.
For fuck's sake. I've only had enough gunpowder for TNT. If you just need... You know what I can do? Nah, never mind. I don't need to do all that. I can take off this leather armor. The one pair of leather pants that I had. You just have...
It'd be cool if they added, like, a craftable way of making gunpowder. Like, if they added flint and, like, coal together to make gunpowder.
True. Put that in there. Alright guys, we're going to start enchanting and start working on our gear a bit. Welcome to Minecraft Let's Play episode 56. We're going to go ahead and... No, I'm not going to stop making those jokes because it's fucking true. Protection. Protection's good. Projectile protection's also good. Sword, what am I getting on here? Smite. Smite's actually pretty good because a lot of what we're fighting is mobs. Efficiency 4 on the iron pick. That's not too bad. I think I'm gonna go projectile protection on the helmet. Literally, as I only get projectile protection on it. Thank you, game. Bane of Arthropods, no, we're not doing that on the sword. Fortune 3, yep, there we go, we got it. Fortune 3 on breaking 3, that's perfect, that's fine. Fire protection 3, nope. Fire protection 3, nope. And can we get blast protection? No, that's also bad. What's the bow gonna get? Power 3? God, that's all terrible. To be honest, when all else fails, you just use a book. But I don't... Actually, no, you have to get paper because you have sugarcane, but... I can actually put on a decent helmet now. Just projectile protection, but that's still something. Just gonna... Let's do that. Do you have an anvil in here? Oh wait, I'm dumb. Is that literally an anvil? Wait.
It's literally what I was trying to get with the iron.
Oh. Well, you have enough.
I think I can craft one.
Yeah, if you have a stack, then you can definitely craft one. It's not that much. It's 3 blocks and then 4 iron ingots. So 27, yeah, 41? 40, 41? That's fine. I'll help you mine. Might as well be useful.
You don't
while
have
I'm
fortune.
Here. I do.
You have fortune now?
I have fortune 3.
Just got it.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. God.
Mining away.
Mining away our lives.
What?
What?
I apologize.
Smite 4. That is actually pretty good. We are going to take that.
Huh? I used one of them.
Power 4.
I don't know why the other... I didn't notice there was 2 in my hand. But I set it down and forgot to put it back.
Whew. Got a god pick. Alright, I'm good at that. I now have a god pick, so I'm good at that.
I forgot. You totally... You interrupted my thought process.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just happened to distract you.
Not you, dude. Okay.
See, guys, I'm just being as obnoxious as possible because I can. Because we're friends, and that's what you do to friends. Also, this might end up being a really long video if I'm not careful. Shoot. This really is broken, though, because I can just max out everything.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I have an Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, Iron Pick, so I'm good for the I'm good for mining now. Now, if only I had a fishing rod, so that... Oh, sorry, guys, my external mic's going to be moving a bit for the next couple seconds. So, sorry, not sorry.
What? Okay.
There we are. I'm going to get one more so I can enchant 2 things. There we go, 33. Good. Protection 4. Yeah, that's fine. Protection 4 on Breaking 3. That's pretty good. And then Blast Protection? Fire Protection. That's also fine. I only have 2 more Lapis left, but I was able to enchant a full set of armor, so I can't really complain. Looks so weird with my Guilty Spark because it's like I'm only the head. It's only the head. It's dumb that I find that so funny, but it is funny for me. Should I enchant a bow? Wouldn't be the worst idea on the planet. I'll see if I can get Infinity on it too. Get some extra food. Level 30 again. Good, good, good. Oh wait, I need more lapis. Alright, time to go mining. Pretty sure there was some lapis over here. I can look around for it again, but I remembered seeing it and avoiding it because I didn't see the point of mining it. As zoo chunks load in. Efficiency 4, guys. Look at that. It's not diamond, but you know what? It still works. As I tried retracing my steps and just ended up finding a new part of the cave. Cool.
Oh, dude. So easy to get lost.
This Caves in Close update really screwed with my sense of direction. I'm just gonna say that.
What sense of direction?
Well, the game was linear enough in the underground before to where or I'm calling it the underground because I've been playing too much BDSP. Sorry, guys. But, it's true! It's true because the grand, like, legitimately, like, what I'm talking about being, I call it the underground because, yeah, anyway, besides the point.
My wife keeps telling me that I have a good sense of direction. I asked her where the fuck that came from.
I mean, fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, you found her.
Yeah. I gave my Jewish wife a Bible for Christmas, and she asked me why the hell I got her that, and I said she had the first half. Might as well give her the second half. She said Jesus Christ. I'm like, oh, you get it.
I shouldn't laugh at that. Shouldn't laugh at that. I shouldn't laugh at that. I shouldn't have laughed at that. It's fine though.
There's nothing bad.
No, well, depends on your perspective, but yes. For you, it's pretty tame.
Oh yeah.
Like, you guys don't know, but Austin was pretty worried. He's like, dude, you realize that what I'm going to start saying is going to get caught on camera. And I'm just like, you know what? This isn't a PG channel. You're fine. More controversial.
The most toxic friend group on Xbox.
I mean, fair. But at the same time, you know, the more controversial, the more publicity. And the more publicity, the more popular the channel gets. So that's fine. Doesn't all need to be good publicity. As long as I...
Just a little bit of it.
Yeah. If it's not at least a little controversial, it's not fun, you know?
Balance is all things should be.
Fortune's definitely helping.
Found an ocean.
Neat. Okay. Found a bunch of iron, so if that makes you feel any better.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of iron, actually. Crap. And with fortune. Well, I basically have half a stack of iron.
Yeah.
And now I have, yeah, about half a stack. So 31. Should I go up and grab that coal? You don't seem to have a lot of it, so I probably should, but...
I've just been using charcoal. Don't even worry about it. Keep it for yourself if you plan on playing on this server.
Like I said, if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna need some feedback. There's no way that's happened otherwise. Because like I've said it on past videos, and I'm actually like legitimately curious because I'll get like, oh, diamonds. That's a first. Well, I'm about to get the achievement here in a second. That's funny. So many slimes. Holy crap. Killing spree. Like, there's like 20 slimes around me. How many slime balls do I have now? 31? God, zombie. I have Smite 4 on the sword. Yeah, no, there's no hope for you. Wish I had on Breaking 3, but you know what? One problem at a time. Dude, I found a large vein of diamonds.
Yeah.
I just got 12 diamonds.
They actually added veins into this game, by the way, so if you keep mining around that area, there should be more diamonds.
Oh, I did. That they were a bunch of diamonds clumped together. So
no, I'm saying, if you mine through some stone and deep slate, you'll find more. That's not connected to it directly. I guarantee.
I hear a slime somewhere. What the heck, dude? Oh, that's where he is. The little bastard's trapped. Leave me alone. I'm. Dang it! You're hitting me while I'm. God. I'm trying to sort through my inventory and you're attacking me. It's not very nice, Mr. Spider. Alright. God, it's a survival game being a survival game. God, that's annoying.
Wait till you play Rust, man.
I haven't played Rust. If it were cross-platform, I'd be more obligated to buy it, though I think I'll hold off. Because if I play online, it's typically on PC, not console anymore. Holy crap. Alright. A glow squid's just kind of chilling. Oh, creeper. Oh, hey buddy. You wanna, not be like that and come over here? Yeah, that's a good creeper. Oh my goodness. There. Oh, you're a smart creeper. Good. You're about to die though. Thank you for the gunpowder. I wish I had looting 3. Not more than fortune, but it'd be nice. So weird.
So I got 3 stacks of lapis.
Nice. I don't even know what my ending goal should be before I end off the episode, because this has probably gone on for about an hour.
Probably longer.
I should probably check the current length of the video before I continue playing. Yeah, an hour and 1 minute actually. I was right on it. And because I clicked out of the game, I'm having to reload back in. That's fun. There we are. Okay. That's fine though.
After you get off, I'll send you a couple animes you should watch.
Please, I've probably seen them.
Super Crook?
Cook or crook?
Crook.
Crook. No, I have not seen that.
It's extremely good. There's even a sub-series that has real-life actors, and then the other version is an anime.
See, I'm not a fan of live adaptations of anime. It just doesn't.
It's not a live adaptation. It was a book which they adapted for an anime, which they also made another series of it in live action.
You know what's one?
It's a book. It's not a manga.
You know what's one announcement recently that made me really happy though?
What? Announcing
Bleach was coming back. There's a trailer. Have you not seen it? Oh my god! Please look it up right now. Look it up right now. Look it up right now. 1,000-Year War Blood Arc. It's been revealed by Funimation. It's a thing. Look it up right now.
With Yawa? Oh, dude.
Please watch it. Please watch it. I almost cried tears of joy. I'm a huge Bleach fan, by the way, if you can't fucking tell, so. There was a, where I live earlier this year, there was a Comic-Con event where the English voice actor for Ichigo was, and I got his autograph.
Oh, dude. Print it out for me.
No. No, I got him to sign a poster, and I got him to sign a Bleach hat I had, and I was like, you know what? I'm good. Some dude was in front of me, though. He had, a stack of Bleach games, and I was like, you know what? That's what I should have done. But, yeah, no, those things are precious to me now, dude. Ichigo is... Bleach, you can say what you want about the arc and the story, but it is one of the most unique anime that exists. It just is, for shonen. It's... And Ichigo is one of the most interesting characters I've ever come across, even as old as that anime is, just because of the kind of character that he is. So if you haven't watched it, you don't know what it is, please look it up. it is an anime that's at least worth getting into a little bit.
The shonen that started all shonen.
I don't think it was the first shonen, but it was definitely one of the first.
The best.
Well,
I dare it, you peasants, to try to fight me in the comments. We're gonna have a war.
We'd have a war. For me personally, it was there were the big four originally, okay, for shonen. For those that are aware of how this works, it was Bleach, Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece. I think all the anime are fine, but the only ones I was ever really into, Dragon Ball and Bleach were the only ones I was into for a long time. Then I watched Naruto, and I love that, but
One Piece.
I'm not a fan of One Piece. Personally, I don't think it's a bad one, okay? I understand it has good story plots, and I keep up with some of the main stuff, but it's just not for me. Crap. Stupid creeper, God.
Somebody's gonna start dissing Ichigo in the comments.
Yeah, and
everybody start throwing hands.
Hey, they start dissing Ichigo. I'm happy to have a conversation and tell them what they know and what they think they know is wrong.
See, that's what upsets me. Is like, Ichigo can't defeat, Goku, but in the last couple episodes where he was trapped in a box fighting Aizen, that box was supposedly in the English translation that I saw. It said the box had enough force to admit that it was like the strength of a black hole, and he broke it with one hand.
Well, also, if you're talking like regular Ichigo, if you're talking like pre-final arc Ichigo, or are you talking like
Instinct.
Like, if you're talking Ultra Instinct, then the only thing Ichigo has on him is the final Getsuga Tensho, because that is something that transcends the races. Like, because even the Hogyoku that Aizen... By the way, yes, I am going to nerd out a little. It's the Hogyoku that Aizen had. I remember because I own the entire Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach, like a bunch of different anime. I have them all, like, on DVD. I have them all, and I've watched them all. Like, the Hogyoku that Aizen has is, Oh, it's a zombie that dropped armor. I was wondering, it's like my armor get pulled off of me. But the Hogyoku recognized Ichigo when he was using Final Getsuga Tensho as a higher being than Aizen, even though Aizen was like a mixture between like the main... They're not races, okay, guys? They're just... I'll just say classes.
Species.
No, they're not even species. It's like because my best way to interpret how Bleach as a show works, like between like Soul Reaper and Quincy and Hollow, is that like they're kind of like class changes. Because like if you remove the soul chain, you're a Hollow. If you are going into the afterlife and you have the aptitude for it, you're a Soul Reaper. And the same can be said if you're alive. Like you could be living and be a Soul Reaper, but that's like more of an exception thing because you're supposed to be dead and then the Soul Society first, but that's a whole other problem. And be a Quincy, you need to have the aptitude as a human. Ichigo is unique because his mother was a Quincy, his father was a Soul Reaper that was captain level, which if you don't understand Bleach, then I'm not going to explain all that here. And his mother was a powerful Quincy, and so he has the bloodline for both of those, not to mention when he was training to be a Soul Reaper, he got his soul chain removed, so he's also part Hollow. So he's a part of literally everything. He's a transcendent being.
He was Hollow before that. There was a Hollow that was made by the Hogyoku named the Nameless, that was accidentally absorbed by his mother during his birth. As well as there was a he also has blood of Yawak, which is in the manga, which is basically, Yawak is basically God.
Yeah, and then they decided to make him have a kid with Orihime, and now they just have an OP child as well. Like, for me, an anime for shonen, a character like Ichigo is the apex predator. Like, you can say what you want about...
Punch Man.
Like, my gripe with Dragon Ball is that they constantly bring their characters up to like crazy levels of OP, and they still get knocked on their ass. Which it's shonen, it's gonna happen, but it's just like why make something like Ultra Instinct if that's still not gonna be powerful enough? Because that makes you have to wonder like what the hell are you gonna do to Krillin? Are you gonna like make him into like an Android 56 and like give him like lasers out of his eyes or some shit like that to make him like be able to spar with Goku at this point? Like no, it's. Normally what happens with shonen is you sacrifice power for plot, and it's just it can mess with the show. Like, you want to know what one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters is, and people can gripe at me in the comments all they want.
Sure.
Yamcha. Like Yamcha and Puar. Like if you're watching like original Dragon Ball, they were two of the more interesting characters. Not beloved, but they were two of the more interesting ones. And yes, I'm aware of what kind of character Yamcha was. I mean, he was more like comedic relief, but he still had like a purpose.
What about Little Green?
Little Green.
And Big Green, Bigger Green.
Dende, I drank all the water. I drank it all. Just Grand Elder Guru.
That's why I'm so
fat. Yeah. That's more Team Force
the albinos, I made it up.
But we massacred so many. Yeah, it was all my fault. And then all the Namekians proceed to eat him.
Now I am Guru.
Yeah, I'm Guru. Nail! Nail! He can sense me. Don't tell him I'm here. Just a Piccolo. Sorry. Tired? Oh wait, you're sorry.
No.
You said you're getting over a hangover.
I'm guessing you didn't read the manga of Bleach.
I did, to some extent. Oh crap, I actually see the surface. That's surprising.
Yeah, because Yawak is the big endgame boss.
Well, okay, so I have a friend. His name's... I'd like to play online with him, but I just don't know when it would happen. For the channel, in case he ever watches my videos, he'll know that I shouted him out. I have a friend named Ebenezer. Chill dude, but I talk Bleach with him because he's like one of the biggest Bleach friends that I have. And we were talking about 1,000-Year War Blood Arc, and he was like, well, how much have you seen of the manga? And I was like, well, I mean, I kind of started on the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, but basically after he got the Soulbring arc, after that is where I kind of fell off.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where the anime stopped. So I was like, well, I mean, I've seen bits and pieces of the manga, and especially since I've played Bleach Brave Souls. Don't know if you've heard of that or played that at all, because that's like...
I played it.
Yeah, like... I have that on my PC, so it's like, I've played that some, but... Oh, I now have 2 wool. Yay, I'm getting there. And I'm just... Because I'm finding dead sheep. Just corpses. Not even actual sheep, just their corpses. But yeah, no, I mean, I've seen a bit of Bleach, and I know a bit of what happens to the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, but I'm not gonna spoil it for those who don't want to have it spoiled for them. But
Yawak says, "Ichigo, I am your father." Cuts off his hand, sends him down to, the pits of the Death Star.
That is not how that works, but okay. Basically, from what I understand, the Zangetsu that's been inside of him isn't the real, his real Zanpakuto. It's basically a Quincy that was basically using Ichigo's body as a hiding place because he was a wanted criminal. And he actually had been restraining Ichigo's powers, so as crazy as... If you guys want to talk like Ichigo versus Goku, let's talk full power Ichigo, not the half-assed thing you see in the show. Because Ichigo's power was actually being actively restrained from inside of him the entire time. Which I thought was crazy. That's how much I know. Because then after that, it became a process of him trying to figure out who that Quincy was, and you find out that instead of one large sword, Ichigo actually is dual wields 2 different Zanpakuto. Which actually I think...
Only one of 3.
Wait, what?
1 of 3.
I thought it was
One
just
of 3
2 swords.
people in the entire Soul Reaper Society ever have dual wield Zanpakutos.
Oh. Well, yeah. And the one thing that I'm definitely going to appreciate seeing is the adult Ichiro.
Nah, Kenpachi's where it's at.
I mean, Kenpachi's chill. I like how this just turned into
he's
like
anything but chill. I want to fight you.
To the death.
To the death, again.
Yeah.
Even though you won last time and I didn't die.
Yeah, because he leaves him on the brink of death, and then he's just like, oh yeah, I want to go again, and Ichigo's just like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Because you think beating... Go
My
ahead.
favorite picture of Kenpachi is it shows his face on a KFC logo.
Just like, just have ads with the most serious characters. Just Subway Eat Fresh was just Kenpachi's face.
Nah, you need to have a Gucci line of like clothing
With Kenpachi?
called no with Piccolo.
Oh shoot. Are you a Yoshi?
Yeah, I'm a green dinosaur.
Can I ride you? It's like, no. Also, I like how this episode this recording just slowly but surely turned into a TED Talk about anime and abridged.
You need to watch Baki.
I think I've seen that.
The new seasons.
Possibly. I mean, I've been watching a lot of shonen and I've been reading a lot of manga, but
It has no plot. It's nothing but fighting.
yeah, maybe not. I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, the most interesting one.
Shiro has plot and fighting. Baki does not have plot.
The most interesting one that I've been reading recently has been for manga was My Hero Academia, because I've been keeping up with the manga for that. Which, by the way, if you guys are only watching the anime, I'm not going to talk about it, so don't worry, no spoilers. But
Deku fucking dies.
not saying anything. I'm not going to be that jackass. Especially if you haven't seen it either. I think My Hero is a really good anime.
By the way, if somebody hasn't watched Spider-Man No Way Home, spoiler alert, Aunt May fucking dies.
That is the best. You realize I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer now in the video, like at the beginning, like if you do not want spoilers, do not watch this video, because like some people are just now seeing the movie. Like I've seen the movie twice, okay, but some people may not be able to have not been able to see it yet, and you just ruined their day.
Hey, I said spoiler alert.
But they wouldn't have known what for what if they've known for No Way Home. Then oh my goodness. Anyway.
I said Spider-Man No Way Home. Spoiler warning. Aunt May fucking dies. By the way, I haven't even watched it yet. It's spoiled for me. It was literally already spoiled for me.
I mean, I had some parts of it spoiled for me before I watched it, but I mean, I had it spoiled that the 3 different Spider-Men were going to be in it, and a couple of the scenes. Also, I was the person who oh my goodness. Because if you remember in Infinity War when Peter disappeared in front of Tony, and he was like, "Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good." When Aunt May died, I whispered in my friend's ear, and I was like, "Peter, I don't feel so good."
Oh, horrible. Horrible.
He just kind of looked at me and he's like, "You're a monster," and I'm like, "Yeah, but that was pretty funny, huh?" Yeah, I have a dark sense of humor.
Yeah. Tobey Maguire finally got out of his stump, decided he was going to do something with his life, which is amazing. I'm guessing you don't know any of the backstory behind Tobey Maguire.
Not really, no. I mean, I remember he's like the original Spider-Man, and he was kind of my childhood, but
He had a crippling gambling addiction as well as a crippling alcohol addiction. And he was also a dickhead, apparently, to a lot of people. Even though his best friend was literally the nicest person on the earth, Leonardo DiCaprio.
huh.
Yeah. The lore deepens.
Well, I didn't know that he was an asshole, but
Apparently, I don't know anything about him. I've never met him. Apparently, he was a raging dick to everybody on set.
You know what? I think I know what I'm going to title the video. It's going to be Minecraft with Spider-Man No Way Home spoilers and just see what the fuck happens. Because if we're going all into this shit, then, you know, it's all good. I mean, hey, I want to discuss it, but...
The only scene that I've seen from Spider-Man No Way Home that I liked was when all three Spider-Men were pointing at each other.
My favorite scene was probably when all three were talking, and they were asking Tobey Maguire how the webs come out of him. It's like, did they only come out of your hands, or did they come out of other places? And, like, he's just like, what? No.
That's messed up, man.
I thought it was pretty funny. Because you know what they were referring to.
Yeah.
It's like, don't worry, Mary Jane got some webs.
No. No.
Don't worry, it's plot.
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 The plot thickens.
The plot thickens, yeah. Like high school DxD level of thickens, just, you know. Just gotta ignore it.
I saw a trailer for a really messed up anime. And I immediately clicked off. It was the first episode. I don't know what, it was the Japanese name. I don't know how to read Japanese because I'm not a weeaboo. So, there's only 5 men left on Earth. And I don't have to say anything else. I don't have to say anything else.
I actually know exactly what that is. Because
I don't know what it...
I know exactly what it was, and I'll explain it. So basically...
I didn't know where it was going, so I just kind of clicked off. I'm like,
let's just say that's a show that rides a particular line. And the basic plot is that a virus had come out that had killed off the male populations of the world. But, plot twist, and because, once again, this is a video full of spoilers, so for those of you that care about that show and know what it is, then you can click off. For those of you that don't care, you can continue listening. Basically, the gist is that the women, world leaders of the world, actually created that virus. So one of the guys who had come out from his chrono sleep was actually actively working to make a cure, and he did. But it was just basically hardcore feminists that had chosen to make a virus to kill off the main male population.
Realized crap, we need men to repopulate.
Yep, and they realized that they needed men so to repopulate, so the population was dwindling for years, and when the guys started coming out of chrono sleep, they were using them basically as
slaves.
Well, the corporate version of that, but yeah, it's like on the official record, they didn't exist until one of them made themselves
known.
Yeah, pretty much. He walked out in the public as basically one of the only males on the planet, and everybody freaked the fuck out.
That poor woman got tasted crap.
Oh yeah, you did see that much then, yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ, right into the gut.
I mean, there's no helping it, man. If you get into the mood and you're the only ones of your own gender on the entire planet, that kind of sucks.
Repopulation. I'm worried about what I'm eating for night. Dinner tonight.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't worried about that shit. The last man of our species. I'm good. Let it die.
Dang, I thought I'd get an ender pearl. Worth a shot.
You know how in Java you can put endermen in boats so you can kill them without them attacking you?
Yeah.
You can't do that on here. They teleport out of the boat.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Why did you use so many crafting tables?
It looked better in the other texture pack. That's why.
I don't know, man. I just felt like I wanted to sit down anywhere and craft. I didn't want to have to look.
No. Honestly, it looked gorgeous in the other texture pack.
Yeah, if I fall from this height, I'm definitely dead. That's a way to end the video. Series over, it just jumps off the top.
No, I have... It's 1v1.
1v1?
1v1.
So basically I have to fight you to the death?
Yeah.
Leaves the game before you hit me for the last hit? Alright guys, it's serious.
To be continued.
To be continued.
The screen fades to black, to be continued. So last time on episode 1000 billion of Minecraft, I was fighting the endgame boss of this server. Right before I was saved. He was an evil moderator trying to kill me.
I was brought back with the Dragon Balls. That's all the plot we need.
This time on Minecraft Ball Z.
Dude, you do realize that is like in my brain till the end of time is just this next time on Dragon Ball. He's just having cured it like 1,000 times over. It just never leaves you. Also, you having your chest unorganized is bothering the crap out of me, so I'm fixing it.
No.
Also, yes, I am.
Oh yeah, dude.
Also, you're welcome for getting all that extra iron because I got over a stack of it.
Hey, come here.
I'm fixing your chest. Give me a second.
Where are you now, you mother?
Fixing your chest. Also, I'll add the 12 diamonds I got. And yes, I'm adding my resources to his because if this doesn't turn into a series, there's no possible reason for me to have my own space. So it's just better to help him. Oh my goodness, what the hell are you doing? I just hear the ting 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 over and over and over again.
Over here.
Alright, I'm just gonna let you do that and... Oh my goodness. There's only going to be more redstone, so I'll make a different area for this. Oh my goodness. I can frickin' hear you flicking that so fast. Chill out. Dude, we have so much raw copper, it's actually stupid. Alright guys, well if you're enjoying
ASMR.
That's not ASMR, that's cancer. That's what that is. God. There's no amount of chemotherapy that's gonna get that out of my head. Just stop.
Come here.
I'm cooking meat. Give me a second. Alright.
Excuse me?
Is that amethyst?
Oh, dude. Bring me an emerald. You got an emerald?
I mean, yes. I put some away.
Give me. There we go.
What are you doing with an emerald? I actually don't even know what you can do with an emerald. What do you... Oh, trading him.
There is an item that you can only get from him.
Pumpkin?
You wanna come here? No. Right here. It's called rooted dirt. It's above the amethyst. I'm gonna get some bone meal and I'm gonna show you what it does.
Can you grow amethyst?
You can grow amethyst, but it's not with a... It's not how you think. It's right here.
Pod soil, sea pickle, pumpkin, red sand. What's that?
Rooted dirt.
Rooted dirt. Yeah. Only a single emerald.
Come here.
Do you need more?
Or no, this is enough. Come here. Look at it.
Okay.
It's literally it. That's all you can do. But it's so hard and annoying to get.
God, it's so cancerous.
I love what the funniest moments are when you place down these crystals and the JoJo theme plays.
You could actually make music with it though.
Yes, you can.
Use the pitch. I don't think you can do anything else with amethyst, right?
You can make stained glass, which allows,
Yes, I know, for mob grinders and all that fun stuff, but besides that...
Yeah, and a telescope, optifine, and something else I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they react to no blocks.
You bitch. I told you, this isn't a PG channel. I don't give a fuck.
You...
I'm about to say, don't... Okay, the one restriction I have on my friends is don't use the N-word. I don't need anything getting me instantly canceled. There is some freedom of speech.
I wasn't even going wrong.
See, guys, that's his tag if you want to track him down. I'm kidding.
No, bro. I didn't even say anything.
You just happened to look at me the wrong way. That's all.
Oh no, dude.
You know what's
So
you know what's really sad on the internet nowadays? It's all it takes.
Why you say this on Minecraft channel? I wanted to say shit.
It doesn't even need to leave your mouth. It's just insinuating it is enough to get you canceled.
I can see it in your eyes and into your soul, bro.
I can tell what you're thinking. That's all, you know.
Just by looking at you, you look like an R word.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, villager, I agree. I'm gonna take a bed and go sleep in the nether.
Say less.
Alright. I needed... Well... Have you fished at all?
Oh yeah, fishing here.
No. I'm talking about like fishing rod. Like you can fish mending books. Like that's how I used to get enchanting books.
I do have a fishing rod right here. Here you go. Take it.
What level is this thing? Look at the C3. I'm breaking 3. All right, I'm gonna go fishing, guys, and that's gonna be. This is gonna be a long
ass. Down here in my fishing pond.
You have a fishing pond down here?
Yeah.
You do realize that if it's not within a certain like, if it's not a certain size, like depth and everything, you can't actually get treasure and stuff. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's why it's wide as fuck.
Well,
and by the way, they changed it even further. You have to have a fish inside of the water for it to be any good.
Alright, well, welcome to Minecraft Let's Play of Day 1 of Fishing.
Yeah. Let's listen to some Minecraft lo-fi.
By the way, this recording is not going to end until I get one enchanting book. So be grateful it has luck at the C3.
Shit, I'm gonna make a fishing rod just so I can help you fish. Just hands you one. Oh, look at that.
I can.
YouTube editing. I was sitting here fishing and it's like, just hands you one on a silver platter.
You can actually fish up fishing rods, so just give me a few. If I get a fishing rod with mending on it, that'd be better because we're gonna have to worry about this one breaking until we do.
I'm making more.
Those of you that remember like that old Minecraft joke, if you're holding a pufferfish, it looks like it's screaming. Also, whenever I'm playing with you, you know what's a really easy way for me to clickbait my videos if I really wanted to?
What?
Just get you to do your Herbert the Pervert voice or Kermit the Frog, and all I have to type is playing Minecraft with Herbert the Pervert. Herbert the Pervert. Kermit.
Hey kids, you want this diamond?
You realize it's all...
got this diamond in my chest. You gotta reach in real deep to grab it.
I mean, hey, it's not clickbait as long as it's actually in the video.
Yeah.
Playing Minecraft with Herbert the Pervert? Gone wrong?
Gone wrong.
Prank video?
It went wrong because he started interacting with all the other kids on the server.
Come here, kids.
I just got
I
it.
have diamonds.
You have an anvil now, right?
Yeah. Ending fishing rod.
How? Well, okay. So what name could I give this to where I'm not going to get screamed at?
Name it, like, and subscribe.
Alright, use 2 levels to name a stick, like and subscribe.
Yeah. You on your hotbar, so whenever you scroll past it, it just says like and subscribe.
That's actually really fucking funny. No, what I was thinking of was something much worse. Is I was like, I kind of want to call it Southern Whip or something really bad.
Oh.
And just like get like a knockback 10 stick and like walk up behind you and just like.
Bruh.
Yeah, you guys have no clue how bad my humor is until you played one game of Cards Against Humanity with me. That's just the truth.
When you're the only redneck in the party and everybody starts pulling out the incest jokes.
Oh my god. West Virginia. Ow.
Bama.
Yup. Country road. Take me home.
Hey, I have an abridged version of that song that I made. I can't sing it on your channel.
Yeah, I have a. There's no way that I can. There's no good way for me to actually say this sentence, so I'm just gonna say it as it is. I have an Islamic friend, and his little brother came up with a terrorist song involving his name, and I want to say it because I know you'd laugh, but I just can't say it on YouTube. It's not me. I didn't come up with it. It wasn't me. It was actually them. The family came up, like the little brother of the dude came up with it. So don't give me shit. Like that's not even me being like racist or anything. Like I just happened to hear it, but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna pass it along online because that will not end well for me.
Lol.
Some jokes are better left unsaid. What was your Christmas present in 2021? Getting canceled.
I don't know, man. I got a nice pair of Timbs.
Hey, look at that! I got a fishing rod.
Ending?
No, look at the C2 Lore 2.
Oh.
It also has Curse of Vanishing on it. So if you die with it, it disappears. What I want to do is I want to get a Curse of Binding set of armor and just give it to somebody who's just starting out on the server.
Oh, you're horrible.
And it'd just be like all leather or all chain or something, just so they can't take it off unless they die. But they won't realize it until after they've made progress. And yes, I'm that friend. I'm also the friend who would go right underneath somebody who's in the nether and use a bed just so they'd blow up.
Nah.
Because what's Minecraft without a little chaos?
I think the worst thing I've ever done is if you put like enough like written books with enough like if you have all of the books completely filled up inside of a shulker box and they look inside of that shulker box, they crash the game. Or they crash their game. And they're permanently banned until somebody unbans them pretty much. Or clears their inventory.
Hmm.
So it's a way of banning somebody without being host.
What are you doing on Christmas Eve? Oh, we're just fishing in Minecraft. For fuck's sakes. This is legitimate. I used to spend hours on survival servers fishing for mending books and stuff, though.
Only bros touch each other's rods. I mean, what?
As I'm holding a stick in my hands, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Why doesn't the stick stack? Oh yeah, like and subscribe.
Why doesn't it stack with the other sticks? Oh yeah, because like and subscribe. Also, remember to hit that bell because otherwise you might not get notifications from my videos. Just, fair tip. Because that's how YouTube works, unfortunately. So it's like I have so many subscribers, but some of my videos don't get a lot of views, and I'm guessing part of that is just because they never see it pop up on YouTube.
Normally it just pops up in my notifications.
Yeah. Just ignore it like everybody else. Just starts to drown himself. But yeah, no. I mean, once I have my YouTube banner name and my icon, and I actually have more stuff going for like videos and stuff, I'll start like advertising it. But for right now, I'm just playing games and uploading for fun. So, for those that support the channel, thank you. I appreciate it. For those that don't, then I'm still happy you're stopping by to watch the content. Like, I literally have a different kind of video going up pretty much every day of the week, so should be a little something for everybody. Although the only one that's really hard to record is the VR stuff.
Oh, that didn't work too well. Hold on, let me try this on a different thing.
What did you do?
Let me try this.
You trying to name it?
I already named something.
Uh,
It didn't work too well with that other thing, though.
the South rises again.
What the? Bro. Come on, man.
He's the one naming stuff, guys. It's not me.
I did
Clearly,
not...
I'm the innocent one here.
Where you at here? Look at this. Look at this. Jackass. Jacking 8.
I don't know. All I see in my my hot bar is like and subscribe. Ow. Ow.
Oh.
What? Ow. Why the hell did I just start getting attacked? But okay. What the hell is that name?
Yeah.
What the heck? Did you like throw it into the Matrix?
Nah, look at the name of my dog. I did the same thing to my dog.
What the fuck? Did you throw your keyboard at him or something? Like.
No. I can show you how to do it. Actually, I think I can even like have the colors named if I do it correctly.
How the hell did you do that?
Go to the segment button, then you type in whatever number you want, which is for color, and then K.
Segment button? Where's that?
It's if you go to, I don't know how to explain it. It's the S with a circle in it.
S with a circle in it. I'm looking at my keyboard. I don't see that shit anywhere.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna be able to find it that easily.
You know what? I'll ignore that for now. I just know that that exists. And if I feel like I need to learn it later, I will.
Let me see if this works. It works. Okay. Hold
Hello,
this.
dog.
You can change the colors of them.
Jeez. Because it's red, it literally looks like an error. That's an error Windows message right there.
Yeah. And you can do it to any item.
Like I said, guys, this video is not ending until I get an enchant book. The second I get it, though, that's when it ends. I was not exaggerating. If I'm patient enough to shiny hut a shiny Turtwig for over 2,500 encounters on a cutscene that lasts 3 to 4 minutes apiece, I'm patient enough to do this. Don't test it. And by the way, I literally did that. I have Shining Pearl, and when I started the new my playthrough,
It censored it. It censored it.
what?
Oh, even though it's random numbers, it's still censored. Alright, so the thing, what it does is that it changes whatever you like want to put into it. So like say if you type in something, no matter what, it's just going to be random letters, symbols. And but I typed in a word that's apparently banned from Minecraft. It censors all of it, even though it's random. It's randomly going to show symbols, and it's not showing the letter.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What time is it? Like going on 2 o'clock for me. You're in a different time zone than I am, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be fishing for a while, even with luck at the C3. I do not think this meets the parameters for finding books and stuff, but
There you go, buddy.
a bowl. Please, may I have some? Oh no, bowl of.
Actually, I can play with this further if you want.
You don't need to. I'm good.
You got me. This is fun messing with this.
Alright, there you are. There you are. There you are. Thank you for helping me get rid of the clutter in my inventory.
This is gonna take a second because I actually have to put in a lot of words.
Here's a good comment question for the people of the day. Red or blue pill? Because those, I can't just not think of Matrix whenever I see all those numbers flashing. Not to mention the new Matrix movie is coming out, so you know what? Red or blue pill? For those that know and understand. What about you, Austin? Red or blue pill?
Blue.
You would choose to enter the Matrix?
Uh-huh. Good morning.
What time is it where you are?
1:53.
Okay, so we're in the same time zone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all. I was just like, wait, what? But anyway. Alright,
Where'd you go?
Above ground, because your place wasn't working for me.
Okay.
For fishing. I mean, technically it probably meets some of the parameters, but I'm not going to be able to get the loot that I want down there.
Alright. I need to dig it deeper.
Yeah, that's what it needs, dude. The length is fine. It just 2 to 3, like 3-4 blocks isn't deep enough. Like if you, like in my survival playthrough, I legit had to make like a. What the heck? What the heck hit me? Oh, the little dudes, because I haven't gone to sleep.
Looks like you're coming back.
Yeah, quite literally. I was just like, oh, well, that's a shame. Those that don't, I mean, I think it'd be basic Minecraft knowledge, because I think these things have been in the game for a while. But they started punishing players who never went to sleep by making a little dude who starts to fly down. They infinitely spawn, and they fly down from the sky and attack you until you go to sleep. Which, I mean, I understand, but I honestly think it's a little bit annoying. Just because if I want to be a sleep-deprived person... I'm a college student, okay? I'm used to being sleep-deprived in real life. If I want to be sleep-deprived in a video game, I should be able to be sleep-deprived. Sleep deprivation is nothing new for me.
Here you go, buddy. Look at his sword.
Oh, present? Cool.
No.
It's fine. So, end of the series gets off. It's fine.
You have provoked a gang war.
Provoked a gang war. Well, you know. I've done worse things.
Look at that sword. Oh, I thought you just got up. You disappeared. I was...
I could be that evil. The fuck?
Yeah.
Huh.
You think you're so funny, huh? You think you're so funny.
Think you're a funny guy, huh? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Here, you
But
can
I'm gonna say the one word you can't come back.
Hey, you know what? I will go into frickin' and edit the crap out of the video. I don't edit my videos a whole lot nowadays, but I will.
Better Thanos snap this man back into non-existence. Never uploading under any circumstance.
I just, you know, I would either need to edit this video or I would just need to not upload it. There's still time for me to record and upload something else. Also, now that I've slept in that bed, I can go back up. Get back to fishing.
Yeah. I'm coming.
Dude, this is gonna be like a 2-hour-long Minecraft video. This is gonna be...
I'll be right back.
At the campfire, though, that's interesting. I believe it was this way, right? No, it was that way. Okay. And yes, I am aware that I'm messing with him a lot, guys. It's fine, though. I mess with my friends to a point. There is a line for me, unlike with some of them. But if you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys do want to see me record, like, I don't know if it'll be on this realm necessarily. I mean, the world might have to be. Well, we'll see. I mean, there's still stuff we can do on here. I mean, if you want to see me do some recordings on here or another world with some friends, then I can do that, similar to what we did with the ARC series. I mean, it's actually easier to record something multiplayer on here than it is ARC. Like I did on the series back in the day. Pixelmon stuff is still gonna. I mean, it's almost done, and I can start uploading it after the fact. If it's something you guys would want to see, then let me know. I actually need feedback for me to do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. I know Austin's probably going to comment and like just because I say that, but regardless, I'd like some feedback. Because I put out a video a while ago asking for feedback about whether or not you guys wanted me to continue the Pixelmon series, or did they do other stuff with the mod, or if you guys wanted to see new content. And I didn't, even though there had been a number of people who'd seen the video, there were just no comments whatsoever, which tells me that people either clicked off before they got to the point of the video where I was asking for feedback, or they just don't care. And for me, I mean, you not letting me know just tells me that you don't care. So I would like feedback. Appreciated. And, you know, much like the stick is named, like and subscribe if you're new here, or if you like the videos, or you want to see more stuff. I mean, I'm constantly working on stuff for the channel, audio wise, visual wise, for the channel itself. There'll be new stuff coming out. I mean, I've had this channel for less than a year, and little by little I'm basically working on things because I tend to stay busy with schoolwork among other things. So yeah, hopefully you bear with me, and if you enjoy the content, I'll continue to post stuff. I mean, YouTube is something I started for fun, but if it moves in another direction, then, and I have the support behind it, then, you know what, we'll see where it goes. Let's just kind of end up waiting. Look at the C3, though. Wish it had, I mean, the perfect fishing rod would be Luck of the C3, Unbreaking 3, Lure 3, and then Mending 1. That's about as good as it can get. So we'll see if I can actually get something. And if I actually do get a Mending book, I'm probably just going to take it with me off the server.
You're an ass.
Pops back on just to spit that shit in the mic. I mean, hey, you know. What are friends for? I wouldn't be doing my job otherwise. Let's see. Alright guys, I'm not going to make this video go on forever because I know we're going on 2 hours here. It's probably going to kick me off the server for checking OBS again, but I'm still going to do it. Yeah, we're running 2 hours. I do not want this Minecraft video to be longer than 2 hours, so I'm going to give it another 10 tries fishing. And I know I said I wouldn't end it till we get a book, but I do not want to make this like a 2 hour, 2.5 hour long freaking Minecraft video. Especially when I'm not sure if you guys even want to see more of it, so...
Hold up, don't end it yet. I'm coming to you.
Oh no, it's fine. I mean, I'm just said I'm gonna make another 10 attempts here, and if I'm able to get it, then cool, and if I'm not, then we'll move on, and I'll end things off, because I do want to get good stuff for fishing. I do want to leave Austin with some stuff, but if I'm actually like, the fishing in Minecraft requires a lot of patience, and for a video like this, I would need to do like a cut. Like if I made an actual survival series, I'd be doing cuts in between each good item I got from fishing. Just because like it takes so long. Like I know I've filled, like for playthroughs that I've done, I've filled in like multiple double chests of like with just fish. And the course it's taken me to get a few good items.
You know, they removed the old version of Minecraft off the Xbox Play Store. You can no longer download the 360 version.
I mean, I have it already, so I don't need to worry about it.
If you uninstall it, you can no longer re-download it.
Well, then I'll
You
just
can, like,
I'll never
regardless
take it
if you
off.
paid for it or not. Yeah, regardless if you like, no matter what happens, it's always, you know, it's just off now. Not re-download it. Just don't delete it.
Yeah, I have no interest in that whatsoever.
I know, because you can only play the beta for 360 now. After I deleted it, I was like, oh, I want to play this again. Like, oh, no. Ah.
Now there's only the Windows version. Because Mojang has officially shut down their stuff. Well, sorry,
Yeah.
they've taken away the ability for people to make new accounts and new stuff through them. Now they have to do it through Microsoft. It was a slow transition though, so I'm glad Microsoft's having some more exclusives, but yeah. It shouldn't mess with the old games. Speaking as an Xbox player though, I mean, I've played PlayStation stuff before, but I'm mostly PC now, but I spent most of my years gaming on Xbox.
Xbox is better.
There's a literal thing called console war, and I'm not going to get in the middle of it. That's all personal preference.
Your tethered keyboard.
I mean, there are some games in PlayStation that I wish I could play, but I definitely stay towards more Xbox because I like the exclusives on Xbox more than I do on PlayStation.
Where is your there you are.
There we are. All right. Well, I got a
Oh,
name
dude.
tag. That's the most interesting thing that I got.
Due to the power of editing, you fished up this.
The power of editing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the power of editing. There you go. There you go.
Did you actually fish
Still
that
have
up in
to
your
get that
underground
read.
area?
No. Due to the power of editing, I just random book, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yep. All right, guys. Well, that seems like a pretty good way to end things off. Like and subscribe, and I'm gonna go give this polar bear a hug, and then we're gonna go ahead and that'll be the ending
Like
here.
and subscribe.
Hey, Mr. Bear, would you like to like and subscribe? No, he didn't like the stick. Fine. You don't have to like
Hold
the
on, do you
stick.
have any wood on you?
I'm gonna beat the crap out of this polar bear, and then I'll give you some wood. I was about to pass it to you. This polar bear is not giving up though. Unfortunately for you, I have a power 3 bow. Goodbye. You dropped a fish.
Yeah. See, the problem with that is that you just killed the Coca-Cola cubs.
Yeah, I wanted the
You
Coke.
killed the Coca-Cola uncle.
I don't care. I'd kill Bambi's mom if I meant I got some venison jerky. Anyway,
Moving fast.
I mean, hey, you know what?
Alright, come here, brother. Come here. Get
Like
over
and subscribe. What are you
Here.
doing?
Come here.
As we're about to end things off, just continues on.
Yeah. We're about to ride off and get in.
Oh my goodness.
Ding, ding, ding.
Alright guys, I'm ending it here because before this gets any more ridiculous. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video as always. If you do, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think. If you want to see more of this. If you want to see me do more videos with Austin, or like this is a realm so I can get more friends on here. If you want to see something like this instead of what the generally solo content you see on Pixelmon, let me know. Or I can just do more mods like Crazy Craft. I tried asking for feedback before, I didn't get a lot of it, but once again I'm going to try again. Hope you guys have a great Christmas. Recording this on Christmas Eve, it's going up then as well. Hope you guys have a great time with your families, great holiday, and if you enjoy all the new future content coming your way. Alright, take it easy everybody. I'm about to leave the server the second I go to OBS, so fair warning.